There are as many reasons to run a marathon as there are marathoners, and it's really personal.
When you used to run in high school?
I used to run in high school, yeah. And I was always the last kid in the track, in the events. So they
Cross country?
In the cross country events. So they'd always yell, "Pete, pick up the cones on your way in."
Because he knew it was going to be the last one.
You knew it would be like a half hour. It's been about 3 miles. Here he comes. So, yeah, I spent junior and senior year just picking up the cones. So that's why I run, to make sure the field is clear for the next event.
I wasn't very good at basketball or football.
I was always the last one cut when I went out for the teams, or always the last one picked when my friends, bucked up aside. So I just had to make a conscientious decision. If I can't play organized sports, baseball, football, basketball, then I have to do something on a more individual basis. And their running came about, and you can't get cut from running. You just go run.
How much weight did you lose for the Boston Marathon?
I lost about 35 and change.
That's pretty good. 35 pounds?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
And my self-respect.
A lot of people talk about like some of the best times they think are in the shower or in other places in the bathroom. But for me, like I don't know, my mind just kind of empties a little bit, and there's just this point of clarity.
It's not so much about self-discovery in my personal running. It's really just about executing my objective.
The challenge of sort of pushing yourself on an individual basis, but also with a team, was really pretty compelling for me. I always loved team sports, but I also liked sort of, competing against myself in some way.
Someone talked both of us into running the Boston Marathon. And the rest is history. We ran the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dare.
It pretty much was a dare. A really long, painful dare.
Not so much for you, though. Like, I think everyone thought you could do it. But then they looked at me and they were like,
I don't know. It's hard.
I know from growing up, I thought that the runners were amazing.
When you see people at the finish line, with their space blanket on, they all seem like heroes on that day.
Every time that I walk out of the finish line, I will be all teary-eyed. I'm like, next year I'm going to do it, next year I'm going to do it. And finally I did.